Beginning now, this guided meditation will gently lead the mind away from the cycle of restless thoughts that so often arise in the quiet hours of the night, allowing the body to settle gradually into a state of complete stillness and deep, restorative calm. Lie down in the most comfortable position available, in a space as quiet as possible, and allow the eyes to close slowly, releasing any effort to hold them open, permitting the weight of the eyelids to become a first, gentle signal to the entire body that rest has now begun. The first thing to remember, when thoughts begin to multiply and the mind feels far too full to find any stillness, is that every thought moving through awareness in this moment is simply passing through, the way clouds drift across a wide and open sky without ever changing the sky itself. Bring the attention now to the breath, drawing air in deeply and slowly through the nose, allowing the lungs to fill completely from the bottom upward, holding that fullness for just a brief moment before releasing it all outward in one long, steady, completely effortless exhale. With that exhale, release every piece of tension gathered in the face and the jaw. The muscles around the eyes softening and loosening, the forehead becoming smooth and still. The entire surface of the face relaxing as though all effort held there throughout the day has finally been given full permission to dissolve. The second thing to remember is that the mind working so persistently in the darkness right now, turning over unfinished thoughts and reaching anxiously toward tomorrow, is doing so out of a sincere wish to protect and to prepare. And that sincere effort, though well-meaning, is not required in this moment of rest. Allow awareness to travel now into the neck and the shoulders, noticing any tightness or heaviness gathered there, and with the next slow exhale, allow those muscles to release completely downward, the shoulders dropping away from the ears, the entire upper body becoming heavier and softer with every breath that passes. The third thing to remember is that the body carries its own deep intelligence, a quiet and ceaseless process, operating entirely beneath conscious thought, working throughout every hour of sleep to repair, to restore, and to return every system within the body to its most complete and natural state of health and vitality. Draw awareness gently now into both arms and both hands, noticing a growing warmth spreading from the shoulders downward through the elbows and the wrists and into the fingertips, as though warm circulation were flowing freely and generously through every part of the arms, bringing with it a sensation of softness and comfortable weight. The fourth thing to remember, when the mind returns again and again to the events of the day or reaches forward into the uncertainty of what tomorrow may bring, is that neither the past nor the future requires any response from the body lying completely still and at rest in this present, quiet moment. The immune system and every restorative function within the body become more active and more effective the deeper and more complete the relaxation becomes, meaning that the simple act of allowing the body to rest is itself one of the most powerful and beneficial things that can be done for long-term health and well-being. Bring attention now into the chest and the abdomen, noticing the gentle rise and fall with each breath, and with every exhale allowing any tension held deep within the torso to loosen and release outward, the belly softening completely, the chest expanding freely without effort or restriction of any kind. The fifth thing to remember is that every thought arriving during the night carries no obligation attached to it, no requirement for immediate analysis or resolution, and that the mind is entirely free to observe those thoughts from a distance, the way one might watch water moving past from the stillness of a riverbank. Imagine now a soft and luminous light beginning to form around the entire body, a warm and gentle radiance that carries a feeling of absolute safety and complete protection, as though the body were wrapped entirely in something both deeply comforting and entirely free of any weight or pressure whatsoever. Inside this light, the energy that was scattered and depleted throughout the long hours of the day begins to gather and return slowly toward the center of the body, moving in a quiet and nourishing current of warmth that reaches into every place where tiredness has settled and gradually replaces it with something lighter. The sixth thing to remember is that rest is not an absence of strength, but is itself a form of profound and active restoration, a process through which the mind releases what it no longer needs and the body reclaims what the day has taken, requiring nothing beyond the willingness to remain still and allow it to continue. Bring awareness now into the legs and the feet, feeling a deep and pleasant heaviness gathering from the hips downward through the thighs and the knees and the calves, all the way into the soles of the feet, as the warmth were rising slowly upward from the ground beneath, the way the gentle heat of a foot bath spreads gradually through the whole lower body. The entire body, from the very top of the head down through the face and the neck, across the shoulders and the arms, through the chest and the belly, and all the way to the tips of both feet, is now resting in a state of complete and total relaxation. Every muscle fully released, every system settling into its natural rhythm of healing and rest. The seventh thing to remember, when the mind tries once more to pull attention back into the noise and the worry that filled the waking hours, is that the capacity for deep and healing rest lives always beneath the surface of even the most restless thoughts, present and available in every moment, requiring only a quiet and repeated returning of attention to the stillness of the body. Repeat now, slowly and with complete acceptance, the following. The body is entirely safe. The mind is becoming quieter with every breath. The night is long and filled with the slow and certain work of healing. And everything that calls for attention in the waking world will be met with far greater clarity and strength after a full and deeply restoring sleep. Every cell within the body is working now in quiet and effortless cooperation, restoring energy where it was lost, clearing fatigue from every system, and preparing the entire body for a morning that will arrive carrying a sense of lightness and renewed capacity that will feel both surprising and genuinely welcome. Remain now in this stillness, held within this soft and warm and protective light, allowing the breath to grow slower and more effortless with every passing moment, allowing the body to grow heavier and more settled, allowing the mind to become quieter and quieter until sleep arrives, gently and completely, in its own time and in its own way. Good night.